Hello, my loves, and welcome to another creative storytelling. With that said, let's just get on with it, shall we? What do we got today? Apparently, a whole lot. All right, let's see. This gives the energy. We have a character who is trying to ignore something. This is almost like trying to ignore something that is just right there. Uh, Even trying to tell themselves that they moved on from something, even if they, in fact, have not. The writing's on the wall. If our character is trying to put up a front that they have moved on from something, it is just that, a front. Doesn't matter how much time has gone on. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Cups to the Five of Swords. The fact of the matter is they haven't moved on. Perhaps neither has he. So this could be a tell too, who once made each other happy, who perhaps, for whatever reason, something happened. There was some form of injustice, perhaps. Justice card in the middle, Sun card to the King of Wands, where someone or feminine felt the need to turn their back. Mhm. All right, let's see. I'm hearing that song, I Ain't Missing You at All, since you've been gone. That song is literally a song of denial. It's a song about him. It's a walking contradiction in and of itself because it's more so him trying to convince himself that he hasn't moved on, that he has moved on when in fact he truly hasn't. Five of Pentacles. Wow. To the Tower. So neither has he. This weighs on his head very heavily as well. This, we also have a masculine who feels like he'll never move on from this. He is mentally imprisoned by the thought of this whole very thing. Uh, this tower still weighs heavily. It's still there. It's still present. But yet it's both of them. They both weigh heavily in each other's thoughts. They're both wanting a form of migratory energy. Birds are communication. Birds are also migratory. This is the Five of Pentacles, and yet he is in a cage wanting communication. We have a feminine here and the giraffe for that Page of Swords. And that tower still stands. This weighs on both of their minds. Neither one have let this tower fall. And this is her ignoring what's right there in front of her. No matter how much time has gone, she hasn't truly moved on. It's like ignoring the truth. Someone trying to tell himself, hence the song. The Lovers. The Emperor. The Empress. Six of Cups. Both wanting to mend a bridge. There could be an age difference between these two, but the Lovers, the Emperor to the Empress, someone just isn't in the place. They're not mature. They're not mentally adept. You see this Emperor, it's but a child to the Empress. This could have been a situation someone wasn't ready. They were still immature. You notice it's all, oh, we're in eclipse season, total eclipse of the heart. There could be a form of change around the eclipse season, around the lunar eclipse. And I'm drawn to the moon there. Whoever the masculine is, they are not or were not in the right place. They were not in mature enough. A part of them was still in that, could have even been with that younger energy, wanting to be chased, wanting to be pursued, or just not wanting to put in the effort. But it's almost like now this person is like kind of frozen in time, frozen on her, forced to kind of really sit with themselves. The Lovers, that's a connection you can't let go of. It's like feeling like literally Emperor to the Empress. This is like, this is my person. Wanting to mend bridges. We have a lot of watching energy. He may watch her somehow. She may try not to, but she may still try to peek. More so, she does try to hold back. Tries to tell herself she's open for new. Let's see. The Five of Wands. With that Five of Wands, I get a bit of, she might have even made things a bit more difficult for him and anyone else. A Five of Wands can be competition, but it's almost like she's built herself in some form of fortress, making it that much more difficult. Content. Nine of Cups to the Two of Cups. Oh, wow. I don't think I've ever had this come through in any reading before, but it's almost as if she tells herself she is open, she is receptive for new. The thing is, she might not realize it, but she has in fact closed herself off in a sense towards new. It's almost like, again, it's like she's built a fortress around herself without even knowing. So even if there were others, she is still not openly available. And that could be subconsciously the moon. That's a form of subconscious energy to this Two of Cups because part of her might still hold onto the idea of him. Ten of Swords. Oh, I'm sorry, Ten of Wands. I mean, Ten of Wands to the Ten of Swords. Three of Swords. That might be changing though. She might be coming to realize it's time to let this go. It's time to free herself, to spread her wings, get back out there, in which case he might know, he might be able to feel it. This almost feels like around a time when she is finally willing to admit to herself, yes, this hurts, but it's time to let this go. That may be when he finally gets out of his head. Okay, let's see. Nine of Wands, King of Wands, Five of Swords. Oh, the next contestant, the new contender. Could be. There could be someone around her. And the thing is, it's almost like whoever this kind of makes her realize that she has, in fact, closed herself off. King of Wands, he holds the wand. Nine of Wands, this is where she's kind of sitting there and realizing, uh, Five of Swords, maybe it's time to stop looking back. Maybe it is time to close the door on this and see what's right there. And hence, whoever this masculine is, they can feel it. They can tell that she's getting ready to truly let this go, which has their spidey senses tingling that perhaps there is someone else. Tower. Tower twice. This time, this tower's coming down. It hits. Queen of Wands. The Fool card. He knows it. He knows. This is literally underneath. He can feel her drifting away. That Page of Swords that we saw here with her, he can feel her drifting away. He can feel this tower coming down. And she's letting it fall. She's finally in a place where she's ready. She's feeling adventurous, ready to go out there, ready to be seen, ready for whatever opportunity might come her way. Four of Wands, Three of Cups, and the Six of Wands. Six of Pentacles under the deck. And he knows it. Four of Cups, Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Magician, she's realizing I can't do this. She is freeing herself in a sense. She is seeing that Four of Cups to the Nine of Cups to the Nine of Pentacles, clarifying the Lovers, the Emperor to the Empress. This is her realizing it's time to move on. They're just not ready, or they're just not, or they're just never going to do it, or they're just too immature. I'm hearing Erykah Badu. See you next lifetime. Maybe we'll be butterflies. But this is her realizing it's time to be happy. She's still here. She's still present. And time to free yourself and live. If you look at this Four of Cups, this is almost like, she might have truly waited for quite some time or held on to the idea. But now that's changing. You have the Mermaid here, and then we have this one here where it's almost like letting go of an old version of herself and now getting more so guided towards putting herself out there, putting her happiness first. Trying to manifest what it is that she wants. It feels like the biggest thing is to no longer sit in this energy. Good for her. Okay. Eight of Wands. Ten of Wands. The High Priestess. She knows it's time to move on. Eight of Wands, Ten of Wands to the High Priestess. Okay, so she knows, she realizes, she's come to realize she may have literally put herself in a bit of a fortress, kind of shutting her off because perhaps subconsciously she still was hoping for this. However, she's realizing that, and now she's taking a look, and she's finally things are looking up. She's looking up towards opening towards her options and letting this go once and for all because she knows it. She intuitively feels like it's time. It's time to move on. It's time to call in what you do want. And this time it's time to focus on what is there, not what isn't. Okay, very good for her. All right, so let's see. Seven of Pentacles. It's about that time. Tower. It's time to let go. It's time to no longer hold on. And she knows it. Oh, and as soon as she realizes that, look, her doing this, her finally letting go. She held on long enough, right? Look at that tower. And that's twice we've seen the tower depicted where it's still holding on to in some way, shape, or how, right? But now that enough time's gone by, she's realizing it's like, you know what? It's time to let go and opening up her heart to new. And let me tell you, just in time, because ooh la la, we go from having an immature emperor, right, to someone who, oh, no, 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 no. This person will not sit. This person will actually take the action. This person will not leave you hanging. This is someone, I feel like someone is going to literally go out of their way to woo this character. Justice. Look at that. We have the tables turning. Death. Where did we see justice before? It was under the deck, I believe. But this is the turning of the scales. So whereas if she dealt with someone and she was held upon someone who was a bit more immature, they weren't ready, perhaps they in fact wanted her to play the role of masculine, male or female, doesn't matter. We have someone else. Here's that King of Wands again, right? Who is not afraid to, when they see something and they want it, they will go for it. They will make it quite intent. So it's quite a different balance. It's a balance of the scales. It's quite a change from what she has experienced. The Empress. Oh, yes. Look at that. Judgment to the Six of Pentacles. The Fool card again. And we have the Fool card right here to the Queen of Wands. She's choosing to put herself out there, interact, and she is more than open and ready for something new. Could even be deciding to entertain the thought or the idea of someone. There could be someone with whom she is feeling guided towards connecting with, exchanging conversation with, interacting with. Uh, this could be the start of something. It starts off small, but it turns into more. Queen of Wands wanted to show itself again. Seven of Wands to the Chariot. To the Emperor. See, now look, 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 look. This is not nice. Now we have the Page of Swords, and this time it's a masculine, right? He is feeling it, and so he's going out of his way now. He sees her. You see this chariot? This chariot is literally moving on with someone else. So she will move on with someone else, and it's only around that time that all of a sudden, this person all of a sudden wanting to break out of that cage, right? It's like they see something and it's like, wait, you're not sitting around? You're not missing me, wanting me, yearning over me? Well, that hurts. Well, what do you expect? Enough time, eventually we have to move on, right? And now that they see, so they will be keeping tabs on her, especially if they feel the disconnect energetically. But it's like they could see something. They could see, perhaps they even see her out on a date with this person, right? Out and about, gallivanting in town, right? Chariot to the Emperor. And it's like, wait, what? No, where are you going? And that's going to be the thing to make this one want to step up all of a sudden. I don't like that. It's like someone who literally wants what they don't have now that it's gone. But if it stayed there on the dust collecting shelf, it'd be fine. No. Do better. Do better, character. Ace of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Oh, I'm sorry. King of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles. All right. So this is absolutely beautiful. She doesn't see it. There could be someone around her now that she's talking to, that she's dealing with. You see the two birds up here. To this Two of Swords. Unbeknownst to her, something is going to come from this connection. And this could literally inevitably end up into a long-term connection down the line. This is the King and Queen of Pentacles. This deck has two kings. One is masculine, one is feminine. But this is two people watering each other, nurturing each other, giving to each other. Earth and water energy, right? Feminine energy waters, right? And the pentacle energy in and of itself is earth. So these are two people who water and nurture each other. And as they do that, the connection flourishes and turns into so much more. And our our other character, the masculine, who was too immature, who just like kind of sat there in his head, he will be stuck sitting there. The scales are turning, right? She sat there long enough. She tried to hold on to this, right? You see that Five of Pentacles with that rose there, but now it's going to turn of the scales where he's just standing there. He's still standing there, holding the stir of emotions within. It's like the energy that she once held is now what he holds. Um, but she's moving on, and good for her. Good for her. She is literally pulling in. She's pulling in someone who matches her, whose loyalty. This is going to be a lifelong partner. I'm drawn to the wolf aspect. Wolves find that one and they stick with it, right? Whereas dogs, yes, they have the loyalty, but dogs will fuck it. Multitudes of dogs, but the wolf, the wolf finds that one and that's it. So I like that. I do. It's a nice turnaround. Um, so yeah, with the semi loves, that is what I got for you. That's your story.